Hey, we're R5, and this is Sessions with Steve Serrano.
Baby, I think I've lost my mind. Feels like you crashed into my life. I keep losing track of time. I'm so messed up, yeah.
How is it for you guys? Last year you sold out, 36 shows. I mean, how is it to sell out all these shows?
Oh, it's incredible.
Amazing, yeah.
It's a lot of hard work that's come together, and I think it's much appreciated.
It's a good reward, I feel like,
Yeah, it's a good reward. We've been touring for a long time now, and it's just crazy that we can actually sell out venues. One of our biggest accomplishments is we've always wanted to play House of Blues in California, and when we finally played it, we sold it out. So that was a big milestone for the band.
That's
really
awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
Now, your first album debuted at number 24 on the Billboard Top 200. It's got to be great, though, to get that first album, out of the way and now just kind of work on, doing the live stuff.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, that's really cool, especially because we're going to radio with the first album. That's always really cool because radio's a whole new animal in itself.
Totally. Also, live, the songs are way different than the album beat.
Yeah.
And that's for every artist, because you have a little more real drums, you have actual guitars on every song, and we change stuff like guitar solos and extend them, and that's definitely a fun part.
The live show for us is kind of like a really, obviously everything's important, but we really strive to make our live show better and better each show.
We always say you don't really understand R5 until you see us live.
Yeah.
But as far as having the album out, it's kind of cool because it's basically our first template, and then we basically just have to try and top that over and over and over again. So.
And you had to be busy, obviously siblings, best friends in that regards. Was it hard to time management, making that album?
Yes, it was. We only had 3 weeks to make the album. Part of it was already written. Sometimes we had to finish a few verses on a song or whatnot. But it was actually kind of chill 3 weeks, even though it was really hectic.
Okay.
But we got it done and it worked out. And it was really fun. What?
Those are opposites, enough you.
I know they are opposites, but
Cool.
even though we were pressed on time, we got it done in a chill manner.
We still were hanging out. We ate a lot of food.
That's good.
Yeah, we did.
The best thing, is having runners. It's like they'll go get food for you sometimes.
That's
if
right.
you're a nicer
Recording studio.
you know. So
Can I get a runner?
Okay.
On our way.
Like, what do you want? And I'm like, Then we tell
Yes.
them.
Chipotle.
That's right.
It's like,
It's really cool. It's really cool.
So, obviously, with time management, that was what other major conflicts did you guys come up with the first album?
Major conflicts are filming,
Okay.
Because Riker and I are on TV occasionally, and these two and this guy as well.
Not me.
Sometimes, come on, sometimes.
3 years ago, maybe.
3 years ago, maybe.
But yeah, we were working.
Yeah,
We had to
filming
work in
finished,
touring schedules and filming. So he finished filming. Was it season 3?
Season 3, yeah.
And then we immediately went on tour.
No,
We went straight to your
yeah.
Yeah. No. I'm talking.
No, but when we were
louder- I'm
recording the
talking
album.
Loud tour.
Oh.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
finished season 2.
So we finished season 2. We went immediately on our North American tour,
Okay.
and then we got back. We recorded the album for 3 weeks, and then that was it. So during the tour, we're finishing up ideas, making sure everything's ready to go, and then you get there for the first day of recording, and it's just you got to just full force.
And a time crunch is not always a musician's friend because when you have that a limited amount of time, it's basically that's what the album's gonna sound like and that's it. So I mean, in the future, we'd love to live with the album for a little bit and make adjustments and maybe make a few sonic changes before it's released. But this time it was kind of fly by the seat of our pants, and it worked out. We're really proud of the album.
And your first single, "Pass Me By," 4.3 million views on YouTube.
Yeah,
cool. Really,
I didn't even know that actually.
Some of your music, though, it really connects with your listeners and viewers. I mean, how great is that to connect with them?
That's the coolest.
Yeah.
The fact that we can connect with somebody all the way across the world in Japan
That doesn't
or
even speak
Australia
English.
or Spain, wherever.
Yeah.
That is absolutely incredible.
I feel like that's one of the biggest goals with music is the sort of connection between people. What were you gonna say?
exactly what I was gonna say. Literally,
To a T?
I'm saying exactly.
But yeah, I think that's what makes music so cool.
With both you guys doing TV, and obviously you guys doing TV, what did you learn from doing TV that's helped you with your music scene?
Ooh, I learned actually a lot when I first started Glee. I talked to Darren Chris a lot about just music and songwriting and whatnot. And I just kind of learned the whole number system. You can listen to a song, and Rocky's one of the best at this, but he can be okay, that chord structure is 1 4 6 5, and he kind of explained that to me, and so I learned how to kind of. Lots and lots of pop songs are composed of just the chords 1, 4, 6, and 5. Not necessarily in that order, they move around a little bit, but those are very, very cool pop chords, and I didn't know that before that.
There's a lot of different ways to sort of dissect music. Numbers is one of the ways to do it, and we definitely learned that a lot few years ago. But one thing that Austin Alley brought to me really well was I got a lot of hours in the studio, and just singing in front of a mic. And at that time too, my voice was changing. So that was really nice because I got to sing through it, and I didn't have as dramatic as a change as most people do. So that was good.
That's good. Now back in 07, you guys, moved to LA. Your family made that huge, sacrifice. How great though is it, to be siblings and best friends, to have that huge family support?
That's like crucial.
That's that's definitely one of the reasons I think we succeeded.
We wouldn't have been able to come out to LA or do anything without them.
We wouldn't even be like starting in like music or dancing, performing if it wasn't for mom driving every day, taking us to dance lessons.
I feel like it would have happened anyways, but the fact that it happened at such a young age, we were sort of, we needed them to sort of push us in the right direction, and my dad would like schedule any festival, anything for us to play at, like any stage that would take us, we would just play.
Yeah, like right in the beginning, we played like constantly throughout Southern California.
Like 5 people in the audience, like just passing by.
Literally coffee shops or like the little kiddie stage at the fair, local fair, like wherever. We were just like, we just want to play shows.
But I feel like even if we didn't start at such a young age, we would have found music anyway and moved out when I was probably. Started a little later.
It would have been delayed a little.
Yeah. Now in other interviews, they say, Riker, you're the captain of the ship.
That's right.
Is that true?
I am like Captain Jack Sparrow.
He's in the driver's seat right now.
That's right. You're in the.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Why is that then?
Are we there yet?
It's just like I'm the oldest, and I was kind of I initiated all of this sort of performing. Like when I was little, I would imitate Michael Jackson and Elvis, and I'd sing the songs and learn all the dance moves and whatnot. And I would get these guys to do it with me.
Well, we thought he was the coolest person in the world.
And they still do. They won't admit it, but they definitely do.
No, Riker's a cool cat.
No, yeah, so I'd get all these guys to learn the dance moves and put on shows with me, and then I guess they just kind of fell in love with it as well.
Yeah.
And
How can you not?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a good question.
Your fans obviously fall in love with you guys also, especially Twitter-wise. You guys are all over the place with all your followers. So we asked some random Twitter questions.
All
right.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
My favorite.
They want to know who is the biggest flirt.
Probably
Riker.
Really?
Maybe.
He's single, ready to.
You're the only one that didn't say anything there, also, right?
I usually wait to see who the majority answers for that
Okay.
one, and then I'll be like,
It changes.
It's kind of between us three.
Okay. Depends on the day, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Rocky turns around the other way. He's like, no, I don't think so. All right, another question. What about some of those craziest rumors that you've seen on social media-wise that obviously are not true about you?
Most of them are true.
There you go. That's good then.
Yeah.
Wait, what rumors? Like, do you have
I
any-
don't-
I don't have any. That's just they want to know.
I don't
We're not
pay
really
attention
on
to
the
like
internet
the
very much.
negative
That's good then.
stuff.
I try to stay off
Like
social
as soon
networks
as,
a
well,
lot.
if I see something negative or like a rumor, mostly I just laugh. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
hilarious
sometimes
that
people
someone
think-
actually thought that up.
Sometimes people think that I'm sad all the time.
Okay.
When I'm just in like a deep thought.
He has a sad thinking face.
Okay,
Me
sure.
too. I do too.
Both of them
Whatever.
do it. Everyone's like,
Yeah.
Ross, just smile. And he's like, what?
You're just thinking.
I'm just
Yeah, I'm living life.
That's good.
like, Ross, why don't you
I
ever
don't know why
smile?
they
Like
think
he was
I'm
smiling
down.
5 seconds ago. You should have
Yeah.
seen
I
him.
don't know.
Another Twitter question from the fans. Best memory, obviously, on tour so far for you guys.
Ooh, too many.
Best memory.
Way too
Oh, I got it. Okay. White trash fast food in
Okay.
Berlin.
Yeah. That
Which
would
was
say
recent. It was like
amazing.
a month ago.
Yep.
We went there.
The flying.
It was awesome.
Yeah, I can't.
Yep.
Epic.
And there's a band playing, and
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
Called
it's
the
really
Flying.
fun.
It's like a restaurant kind of thing, bar restaurant kind of thing
Yeah.
in Berlin, and there's a live rockabilly band.
Okay.
And they were
Yes.
amazing.
But they were
so
German
cool.
though, so they were playing like
But
American
singing
type
American
music, but they were.
It was
There was like
So-
funny songs like with funny lyrics.
Yeah.
And there was a tattoo.
But it was good
parlor in the
music.
Bottom.
That's all that matters then.
It was
Yeah.
awesome.
It was just an absolutely amazing night. It was one of our favorite nights on tour. For sure.
Well, R5, thank you guys so much. We appreciate it.
Thanks
Obviously,
for
if you've
having
not
us.
had a chance yet
Thank
to
you.
pick up their EP, do it right now on iTunes. R5. Thank you
you so
guys.
much.
Awesome.
Nice to meet you. Good to see you guys again. Appreciate it. Nice to meet you.
Yes,
Bring it
get
in.
it in.
Oh yeah.
Still in Kansas City then or not?
We have no idea. Maybe.
Yeah, I think we're here tonight.
Oh, very nice.
Ooh, this feels good on my chest hair. Wow. Dude, I'm like a grown man now.
Let's figure it out.
Yeah.
Kidding. You know, it's so much chest hair. Just like Austin Powers type.